All right, today on D11 Auto, we got Cameron. And we're just working on today the 2016 Ford Fiesta catalytic converter replacement. New ones right here. Came with the gaskets and everything needed. So first thing you want to do when working on this project is take away the windshield wipers, and then we're going to work on getting these clips off that's holding this plastic piece in place. Don't lose those, because Cameron is known for losing. And then once you get all your clips out, you'll be able to take the rain shield off. We put it on the grass over there. Then you have access to your those 12s, 10mm bolts. And instead of using the electric ratchet, he's going old school today. What's going on?
I don't need that shit.
Then you got to disconnect the 2 screws holding the light in. There was one right there, one right here. And then it gives you access to the bolts underneath to take the rain guard, other attachment.
Other attachment. They don't know other attachments.
Yeah, they do. The rain guard attachment that's underneath, you will now be able to unscrew. Don't forget to take off this tube from it, or else it'll pull it up with it and destroy the whole car. Cameron's good at doing that. Same with the passenger side. Take out the bolts to the headlight. One right there. I don't see where the other one is.
I'm gonna guess.
Looks like you already took it out.
Oh, it's right there. It was right there.
Was there no bolt?
No, there was.
Okay. And then that'll give you access to the final 10mm screw holding the rain guard support up. All right, next you remove your 4 10mm bolts holding on the heat shield. We got 3 out of 4 so far. So once he gets this 4th one off, we should be able to completely remove it. He's having troubles with the bolt right now. Get him back to mechanic school. There it is. All right, we've already been trying to work away on this bottom exhaust bolt, and it is stuck on there. We've tried everything. We heated it up with a torch, used the DeWalt drill. Now we're trying this electric ratchet and seeing if that'll make a difference. Hopefully it will, because it has more torque. Come on, man. You're ruining the video.
Fuck that video.
This is your debut of mechanic work.
Don't care.
Cameron Garage.
Cameron Garage? What the fuck is that?
This is Cameron's Garage YouTube channel. Welcome to the show. Okay, yesterday we gave up and we had to come back a second day. We heated this up with the torch. We tried everything, but it didn't work. Today, I hit it with some penetrating oil and a breaker bar. And as you guys can see, that worked. So we're going to get these bolts the rest of the way out so we can continue this process.
Fucking toilet cleaner and shit.
Oh, fuck.
Like that type of smell.
All right, after you get the bottom two 10 millimeters out, support your engine with the jack.
Make sure you clean your threads.
And take out these engine mount bolts. You might have to pop out this to get it out your way. I had to, unless you have some kind of adapter that can get in there. But after you crack these loose, then just take them out by hand. Once they're out, the engine will be supported freely by just the jack. So after you get everything out, or first, we had to ratchet strap the engine forward to give us enough clearance to get it out. We got it out like up halfway, and then we turned it completely sideways.
Hey Devin, what size were these bolts?
And we were able to lift it out. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of self-explanatory.
So yeah, after you guys get your engine mount out and do that, you'll be able to have enough clearance to get it out. We got our new one in, and now we're just putting all the fittings in by hand, just by hand, and then we're going to tighten them down the torque spec.
Devin, I need